What's up, everybody? Welcome back. James here, Carolina Forge. Good morning. Wonderful day outside. Got a little overcast going. Maybe get some rain in later this afternoon, so we're going to get all of our forge work done first thing this morning while it's nice and cool. Going through my orders and everything, getting caught up. I've got some hammers to get sent out today, hopefully. Need to do the finish grind on them, polish them up, and get them hafted up, and they'll be ready to go. So not much left for forging on those hammers that are left in the lineup. Aside from the ones that were just ordered, I'm speaking of the ones that I was behind on. So, you guys, hammers, if you've ordered them and you're waiting on them and it's like a week past the ship date, I certainly apologize. I've sent all of the emails, I've contacted you, let you know what's going on. I do apologize again for that, but we're gonna get you taken care of. We got you called up. But since it's nice and cool out here, I've got other orders to be forged, so we're gonna get the forge. We're gonna knock some more of them out this morning. And the first one we got here is a axe high drift we're gonna make. I've got a piece of 1 1/4 1045 solid round here, and we are gonna make us a nice big axe high drift. We're gonna go about 5/8 of an inch at its thickest point, down to about 3/16 at the tip, and it's gonna be a teardrop, wide here, narrower down. It's going to go up to about 2 inches in width up here, so it can go up to a big felling axe size, but all the way down to a camp axe is what he requested. So we're going to leave about 5 inches of this or so for the handle, and the rest of this we're going to draw and smush down on the press into axe high drift. Come on with me, let's have some fun. First thing I'm going to do, I've got these tongs. I'm going to go get them in the forge. I've got 3 pairs of these 1-inch V-bit bolt jaw tongs. I don't need 3 pairs, so I'm going to size a pair to this 1 1/4 round and get it all fitted up nice and easily. So show you how we size those up too while we're at it. Alright, we'll just bring it up here. Put your piece that you want it sized for in there. Oh, you're hot. Squeeze your reins together to make them a little comfortable for you. Got a good hold on that now. Put this back in the fire and let these just cool down. We don't want to quench them off. Okay, you know we're going to use the press. That's what it's made for. It's going to start at the end. We're going to start squaring the tip of it up, and then we'll go work our way back. We're just going to do like a reverse taper here. Taper it out first to what we need. I don't want to over press it though, because I got to be able to get this thing as wide as I got to have it for it to fit an axe eye. So we're just going to take it nice and slow. See, I bit off about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and then pressing that down now. And gonna work it out some. Once I get that to where I want to be, I'll just take off a little more and keep doing that. Get a nice gradual taper out of this thing while it's square before we start forming the drift. Just want to be taking it slow. So we work that taper down a little bit and make it a little smaller now. I want to make sure I just keep it as square as I can for now until I'm ready to flatten it out, so to speak. That way it helps with orienting it and drawing it out and keeping it nice and clean and even. So let's take a few planishing runs through here. You notice as I get it where I want it, I come up and bite just a hair more off, until I get enough drawn out to where I think I need it. But overall, the press is kicking its tail. got it drawn out at the length I want now, so it's time to start flattening it up. I don't want to over flatten it, go a little flatter than what it is now, but not too much further, because we got to have some meat for the spine. The back side of the drift needs to be wider than the front side, that way it has the teardrop shape. So on this pass I'll get it forged down about to the thickness I need it at the top end, and then we'll work from there down, making sure also to keep it in its taper in both directions helps. There will be some cleanup on the anvil by hand, but that's to be expected to do the beveling of it. Just kind of bevel it like a knife bevel, you know. You see there, I've got it teardrop shape, kind of, well, tapered. And now we'll start working on the other taper as well on the next heat. Right there. Okay, we've got it to the basic shape. Now we just got to refine it, get it all evened up, and then we'll draw down one side of it like a tear, make it a teardrop shape, kind of like we're doing a knife bevel. All right, we're going to start back here and work our way down. Straight too. See how it curves when you do that bevel? Bring it back to the flat. Straighten it back out. Don't let it get all wild on you. Okay? You want a high spot right in the center, the widest point of the eye. Then it tapers back just a hair to the back edge of the eye. So you can kind of see that high spot we got running down the center here. We're going to leave that. That's going to work to our advantage whenever we start taking and just refining this back end here. It's going to give us a nice oval teardrop shape. You want that to be a pretty steep bevel, too, okay? You're not drawing it out like a real long, narrow knife bevel. Check our width up here. See what we got now. Almost 2 inches. We're about an 1/8 inch off. One more heat. Should have us there. Plan it, clean it up, because we're pretty much done. Alright guys, Team Thing's an idiot. I forgot to hit the record button. I had the camera set up and everything. When we was grinding, I forgot to hit the record button to show you some of the grinding of this thing. But it's pretty straightforward. If you've seen me grind one thing, you've seen me grind everything. Just keep it in a teardrop shape. Wider on one end than the other. See, it's pretty narrow up top. Nice just a taper from the back to the front. We got about 5/8 up here at the end. We're just under our 2 inches after grinding. We're at 1 7/8 right there. So, but it'll still work. Just have to trim the axe handle just a touch. No big deal. But we normalized her good. Got her ready to go. Just did a wire brush on it. Ran it up to a 120 grit. Got it good and clean. Then wire brushed it real well, gave it that nice sheen, a little bit of oil on it, and then we're just going to throw 3-1 oil on there, get it cleaned up and ready to send out. So there she is, one axe eye drift, ready to go. Alright, if you like what you saw, hit the like button down below. Make sure you subscribe for other videos in the future, and also I'm going to put a video up here, go check that out. And if you want to subscribe, hit this button right here and you'll be good to go. And as always, I appreciate everything, all the support from everybody. Thank you very much, and we're going to catch you on the next one.